ICT support module is an online system that provides the facility to log, track, monitor and analyse ICT ICFs, issues, concerns or faults. The online system is icon driven and is relatively straightforward to manoeuvre, log and view. Clicking on the ICT2 icon, Help Desk, it takes you to the ICT dashboard. The dashboard has several icons from Log a Call, My Calls, Global Calls, Search, Data Analysis and Schedule. Instantly you can see from the dashboard a RAG system, a green traffic light in this case. There is a 2 in My Calls and 34 in Global Calls. This identifies that the site is in a green condition. I, as a user, have 2 calls within my call list, and the full site has 34 calls logged within the global call section. Click on the schedule. The schedule for those with HTG sites, the engineers will be automatically scheduled to visit the sites. Against the engineers' names are the CRB numbers. If you do search, you can search different elements of the call to search for word or categories, users or locations. To log a call, you simply click the icon. The information is automatically entered, such as user, department and locations, but it gives you the option to change these so you can log a call for a different user. All ICT expects you to do is log the details within the details box, and the default notification is notify me as a user when the call is cleared down, and then you will log the call. The little black crosses are the means to clear those elements down. On the site bottom right hand side is the user and the site in which you are connected to, and you can click on the dashboard to go back to the main dashboard. You can log out of the site by simply logging out of that or closing the Internet Explorer window down. My Calls is a summary of my calls that have been logged, whether they're outstanding, deferred, how many calls have been cleared, how many calls I've tagged that I want to monitor. The Global Calls gives you the same categories but gives you a graph in terms of calls logged today, cleared today, and it gives the full site position regarding calls and their current status. If you click on any of these current status, it will present you the list of those particular calls to enable you to drill down. And you can go back to ICT module. If you go to data analysis, and this system is open and transparent to enable all users to see all the information that ICT support can see, so that you can analyze the data to, in this particular case, you've got default users. The users are listed in order of the number of calls that they've logged. You log on to departments. Again, it gives you the highest ranking departments who log ICT issues, and locations. So you've got locations, users and departments ranking from the top down. That's the number of calls logged. If you click on the actual title, user, location or department, this will sort the list out in alphabetical order as opposed to the highest number of calls being registered. Log a call, simply fill in the details. You can select to be notified every time something is appended to the call, disable the notification or leave it as in default mode, which is notifying me when the call has been cleared down, and register the call. From that point, you can simply register the call by closing that down, or you can click and register another call. If you view the call you've registered, it will give you the current stats, in particular the call ID, the date, time it was recorded with the users, and you can add more information to the call. As a normal user, you can append the call, so you can add more information to the call. You can escalate or view a report. Now, escalate, you've got three options: 1 hour response, make HCG aware 48 hours, and on-site support now. If you are a user with escalation rights, this will automatically trigger the escalation notification email. If you are not a user with escalation rights, it will list the users who have these rights on your site so that you can speak with these selected users to escalate your call should they believe that your call should be escalated. If you look at view report, you've got full and summary, so you can print out a report, you can send the call as an attached email, you've got access to all the information, and you can keep the call updated and view for appends from the ICT support department. Global stats, if you click on the global stats, it lists all the calls. It gives the call's ID, the date, the user, the location, short summary, gives the priority. The priorities are set by the people with the escalation rights. You have the AS, which is assigned, the person within ICT the calls are assigned to, and you've got AC, active. The cell of the particular row will go red when the call is being worked upon, when the engineer activates the particular call. Tag, any user can tag any call and then search on those calls. For a call that you may want to keep your eye on or monitor closely, can simply be tagged. If you click on any of the titles, it will sort the columns into order, such as date order as opposed to priority order, user, rank them all together. So it brings all the different calls together into users, locations, departments, etc. If you click on a call, it expands the call, and you simply got the call ID. You've got the user's original statement regarding the call. You may have the user's last append message visible when you first log on, and you have the technical last append message. You can view all comments and see all the transactions appertaining to the service or activities upon the call. You can add a comment at any time, and that